Hi, Ashley. I wanted to do a response to your thank you video. And this is not me attacking you, and I'm not going to attack you. I wasn't attacking you personally in the last video the response that I made to you in the first place. I have a greater understanding of what motivated and what motivates a lot of your defense. Because I fully understand that concept of constantly feeling like whatever you're doing is not enough. I was told when my grandfather died that if I could grow up to be half the man he was, that I would be a phenomenal person. And I was told this when I was in fifth grade. And that was something that kind of sat on my shoulders, and it still sits on my shoulders. Um, so I fully understand that. And I can understand when someone challenges your opinion, to be defensive of that, because your opinion is part of your identity. Um, there's no way around it. It is opinion, but my video was not about your opinion. It was about the way you were being perceived, and due to choice of wording. I went back and watched my video multiple times, and even when I recorded that video was originally 33 minutes long, and I edited it down to 10 minutes and 44 seconds. And I had plenty of opportunity before I posted that video, um, to make sure it was what I wanted to say. And even when I went back and watched it after all of this blew up, um, I don't feel like there's anything I need to apologize for, because it was what I wanted to say. And it wasn't about you as a person. It was about how you were being perceived in my eyes. Now, I know my video probably came across as angry. It kind of was. But it wasn't well thought out. The fact of the matter is I'm a very passionate person, um, especially when it comes down to trans topics and trans rights and growth and community. I did not put that video out to start some kind of battle. Only thing I can apologize for, or that I can say that I'm truly sorry for, is I'm sorry that people would perceive my response to you, or your responses back to me, as anything more than what it was. However, it seems like it became about choosing sides, and it became like, and there, and it propelled into something that it wasn't, and that was never the intent. I haven't made any videos since November, and before that, I hadn't made any videos for a while. And the reason why is because as many people know, I've been going through a lot of hard times. Things are starting to get better, but I still, when I made that video response to you, I wasn't comfortable yet still putting out a video, due to depression and everything else. But I felt that there was a necessity, and it was important enough for me to make that video response to you, because I did see you as a very important person within our community. Should you choose not to be consider yourself part of the community or not, is beyond the point. The point is that you are. The fact that you're putting out videos that are helping people, or even if you're challenging their view, it's still helping them. Or if you're expressing your story in some way, it's helping them. Because you are opinionated, and this is important. It's important. Now, I don't know if you necessarily consider yourself an activist. I believe in your, you kind of referred to yourself as that way in the last video, like slightly. And I personally consider myself an activist. I at one time didn't until others started really calling me that. But I I realized that when you are being kind of in put into that role in some way, or presenting yourself in a way that kind of leads people to believe that you are assuming kind of an activist standpoint to some degree, um, you're going to be challenged. Um, it's how I think it's healthy to know how we are being perceived, because it's only beneficial to everyone. Um, I've been paying attention to the comments. I've responded to comments as well, um, where I've been referred to as being bitter, which is the farthest thing from the truth. I'm not. I can see where someone might think so. Don't mistake passion for bitterness, because they're two different things. I speak with passion. My video was because I am passionate about our community, and I am passionate about making a difference somehow. Not that I can single-handedly do it, and not that you can single-handedly do it, and not that any one of us single-handedly can make a difference to the degree that needs to be happened, but there's a collective there. Even with opposing views, there's a collective. And I am definitely not against you and your choice of being stealth. Never once have been. I personally don't necessarily agree 100% with the concept of stealth for a few reasons. But I don't discredit you because you choose to be in your daily life. Um, I understand why someone would want to. There's a negative connotation that kind of comes to the term when you say transsexual and transgender. And like outside world, there still is a negative connotation to that. And I understand that. So the way I word it is I am a woman who just happens to be transgendered. But it is part of my identity because it is part of my struggle. It seems like when we throw an opinion out there, or we try to throw out an observation, or we respond to something with all of the best intentions in the world, that it's almost guaranteed that we're going to step on a landmine. It comes to a point where it's like, the best way I could equate it to is, like, you see that baby laying in the field. Do you go and save that baby knowing that you're probably going to get your arm blown off? It feels that way sometimes. I felt like it was a necessity for me to make that video. I'm just sorry that people feel like they have to choose sides with this. If I didn't respect you, I wouldn't have made that video. I actually would have not even responded. I would have probably not even be subscribed to you, because I wouldn't see it worth my time to invest in doing so, because I felt like you were important enough. With that being said, I understand that people can misread me sometimes. I understand that I'm intense. I understand that I can come off strong. But I just want you to know that none of this was about you personally, in the sense of your opinions, or criticizing how you were living your life, because it wasn't. There are individuals that have sent me friend requests and or different things that I've observed in online, and I haven't responded to them in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And it's because it's not worth my time to do so. maybe that's arrogant and conceited for me to say that, but um, I I value you as someone who is a benefit to the community. Um, and that's why I made that video. I hope you can kind of understand, if you don't like me, I mean, I understand. And that's what it is. But um, I can't apologize for what I said. I can just let you know that it was done with the best of intentions.